In today's video, we're going to be discussing about 10 things you should look out for in a wife. Before you get married to anybody, please make sure that these things I'm going to be listing here, you check it very well. This is part of the reason why a lot of marriages don't last, because they are not checking up these things. During the time of dating, it's good to date, eat out, have all the luxury of life, but there are still important things for you to do as a man that wants to be married. Look out for these things in a wife. One, sexual openness. It is very important that you talk about sex with your wife. To be, it is very important because this is a problem that a lot of families have. You will not discuss about sex with her. How do you guys want to have it after wedding? A lot of women used to do, oh, holy one, I'm too holy, I don't used to talk about that kind of things, and they will be hiding, jumping away, I'll be shying away from those topics. Then you now find out that whenever you marry this person, it now becomes a problem. Or let's say a man that don't like sex, so that's fine. But if you're a man that like it, discuss it, encourage her to be open about her do's and does in about her do's and don'ts on sex in marriage. Then the second thing you look at is attractiveness. Please, as a man, don't go and marry a woman that you cannot boldly take her out. You cannot boldly tell people that, oh, this is my wife, my beloved wife in whom I am well pleased, because you are ashamed of her look. If you know that you will marry an ugly woman and you will be very happy with her, please go for her. I have issue with some men that marries women and they will feel because they marry the woman, because the woman can be able to tolerate all their necessities. They feel if a woman is not fine and the woman will not talk when they cheat, she will not do this and that because she's desperate. My dear people, if you cannot proudly introduce your wife to someone, why will you can marry her? Then after marrying her, you keep her in the house as a glorified nanny. Then you start jumping from one woman to another. That is uncalled for. It is not good. It is not good. So it's better you don't even marry her if you feel she's not attracted to you. Now, the next thing you should look at is the educational background of this person you want to marry. Let it be similar to your own. And even if you are more educated than her, make sure that it will not be a problem. It will not be a problem. It's not something you later come and start seeing her as being below you, or there are some things you cannot discuss with her because you feel she will not understand you. The both of you are not in the same level. That is why it's important to look at it very well, critically, before you even go into marriage. Let that communication level be there, and then talk about these things, right? The educational level is very important because you guys have to be discussing in marriage. So if the conversation is not tallying, like this person is talking some other things, the other person is talking something else, I think it will not be aligning. It will not be aligning. So make sure that the educational level is not a problem between the both of you. I see a lot of men saying, oh, I'm not going to marry a woman that is not a graduate. If you see this woman and you feel you love her but she's not a graduate, please look at it critically. Don't say because I love her, she's beautiful, then you go for her. No influence, she's not a graduate. Then after marrying her, you now start cheating on her with women that are graduates. So it is very important that you look at this educational status. Now, the next important point is to get married into the family that will allow their daughter to become a separate, matured individual. There are some families that will not allow their daughters to marry their husband in peace. Like they will always be there to manipulate their daughter. Oh, do this for your husband. Oh, don't do this for your husband. Don't allow the husband to do you this. I'm not saying that as a woman you should remove yourself from your family when you are married. No. But I'm saying that as a man marry into a family that the in-laws allow their daughters to become a woman of her own. They are not patronizing in your family. They are not coming to make rules in your family. They are not enticing your wife to turn to something else. Because some families are like that. Once you get married to their daughter, you are literally getting married to all of them. They come to your family, they want to tell you what you will do at a point when you are supposed to do it. So that is why it's very, very important that you look at these things as you are trying to marry into a family or to marry any lady. Love is not enough. There are other things you should check out that are not love. But love is also very important in any relationship. The next thing you should look at is not to marry a woman that have too much drama. A woman that is a drama queen. Any small thing she changes to a problem. You cannot have a conversation with this drama queen without ending it in drama. Do not go for a woman like that. All right. Go for a woman that at least will see some things and she will ignore, not making out big things from not from nothing. I am telling you guys that in marriage, as a man, you need peace of mind. And if this woman is full of drama, she doesn't give you peace of mind, she's always causing problems. I don't know if you're going to be happy in a relationship, but I think men like women that gives them peace of mind. Please, the next important thing is for you to guys to discuss the number of children you want to give birth to. If you are saying you want 4 kids, let your wife be on the same picture with you, on the same agreement with you. Unless maybe something happen in future that made the both of you not to give birth to so many children. But apart from that, if the both of you are taking the decision that okay, I want to have 4 children, let your wife also be in agreement that she want to have 4 children. Because yes, you are the one that is pregnanting the woman, but the woman is the one that is carrying the pregnancy. She's the one that will pass through the stress. She's the one that will incubate that baby and give birth to that baby. So she must be in agreement. I've seen a lot of families having issues because the man might want many children and the woman does not want many children, or the woman might want like five, and the man is saying, "Oh, I want two," and by the time the woman is pregnant with her third child, it becomes a problem. The man will start making this woman life a living hell because he feels the woman and him, they both of them have an agreement, and she had a breach of contract. She did not keep to her own bargain of the agreement. So you can see why it's important that you guys discuss these things. And another important thing that is very important to discuss with your wife is for you to be on the same board, whether she will stop working and take care of the kids while you work. I see a lot of men, they marry a woman and the woman is pregnant and she give birth to a child. It now becomes a problem. I don't want my wife to be working and she should be in the house taking care of our children. Please, you have to discuss these things. You cannot just keep one person's career on hold because the other one is working. You can't just do that. So it is better you sit down and discuss with this one. Okay, I love it when one person will stay back and take care of the children. I want you to stay back and be the one to take care of the children so I can be the one to be working. It sounds a lot better if she agrees. Fine. There are some women that are born working class ladies. They will never agree with such agreements. They will not agree with it. So instead of you to marry this woman without asking these questions, and after marriage you come and start telling her, "Oh, no, you're going to stay at home. Oh, I'll be the one to be working," and you say no, it will create a lot of problems for you. So it's even better as a man you talk about these things, and of course you're going to be giving her money, because don't expect a woman to quit her job and then after quitting her job you're not giving her anything. You want her to be living for hand to mouth, or to be begging you, to be just hoping and relying on you to do everything for her. No, you have to pay her money, give her some money, put place her on salary, give her money every month so she can use the money to solve her problems and to do anything she wants to do with it, instead of being um instead of like just hoping on you to do everything for her. Because sometimes you might not have money and it will become a problem. And if the woman is not getting the kind of money she deserves, she wants to go and look for a job. That's the truth. So in order for you to encourage her, to keep being a mother and also taking care of your children, you must have to intentionally pay her every month. Because trust me, being a stay-at-home mom is not cake. It's not more. All right, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 16 years and counting. I've been a stay-at-home mom, and I'm telling you what works. Because as a stay-at-home mom, there will be a point in your life when you are tired of everything. Like you just need money. That is the truth. You need money to take care of some things. So if you are not working remotely, my people, at least give your wife money, right? Now the next one is financial capabilities. What type of a woman do you want to marry? Some people love woman that works. I love woman that works. And why some people feel even if she doesn't work, I don't mind spoiling her. I can spoil her, I can give her everything she needs. Please sit down and ask yourself. Don't be that kind of man that you marry a woman, you not talk about all these things, and then later come and start saying, yeah, isn't it your mate that used to work? Isn't it your mate that is making money? Isn't it your mate that is doing this and that? You know, they shouldn't be comparison in relationship, but just do what works for you. So if you like a woman that is hardworking, the woman that is working and making her money, please go for a woman that is already working. Don't go and marry a woman that is beautiful and is not working, and tomorrow you come and start telling her, your mate are working and you are not working. Financial capabilities is very, very important for you to take these things into consideration. Another thing you must have to look at is if your wife is an extrovert or an introvert. If you are someone that is an extrovert, you love outing, and you want your wife to always be following you around, please marry somebody that is an extrovert. But if you don't mind your wife staying indoor or turning down dates and all that, fine, you know. So go for a woman that is in the same level with you, the woman that can understand your language, your love language. Not the one that you'll be telling her, oh, let's go out. She'll be saying, no, 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 I don't want to go out. Let's just sit down in the house and watch movie and do something at home. Then you now find out that if your wife is no longer agreeing to follow you around, you now start looking for girls outside. So people are different and they have different orientation. That's why it's important you sit down and analyze these things and talk about these things with your wife even before the start of that relationship. These things are some of the things that we looked at down on that are very, very important. Let's talk about sex again. Yes, I know I've said it initially, openness, but this time around we're talking about you discussing with your partner, like how many times in a week should we be having sex? How many times do you like it? If your husband libido is high and your own is low, that relationship will not work, because at the point it will become a burden to you. Marry someone that understands that the both of you are on the same level. If you have high libido, marry a woman that have high libido. Woman that if you want it 5 times a day, she can do it. Don't go and marry someone that do not like it, or maybe that wants only once in a week, and then you want 5 a day. How? Do you understand? So these things are very important. I see a lot of men having issues. They will be complaining that their wife don't allow them to touch them. That is because your libido is high as a man, and the wife is not interested. This is not what they want. You see, you start having a problem with it, and before you know, you see those men going out there to cheat on their wives because that's the only way they sustain themselves. So please, these are the things you should look at. 10 things you should look for in a wife before you even considering settling down for that particular woman, so that you enjoy your marriage, so you enjoy your relationship. A lot of marriages are suffering already, and we don't want more marriages to be suffering. And that is why we are creating this video, so that you can also make the right choice, ask the necessary questions you're supposed to ask before you even go into marriage. So thank you so much, my lovely people, for watching. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn that notification on, so that when I post that videos you will be notified. And I will see you all on my next one. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye guys.